In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000
Is the audio good? Is the audio good?
people across
Pokemon
two massive
origami? Oh,
islands
no.
to simulate a realistic civilization.
I can do.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
It's like hardcore
Now, each player
multiplayer.
has the freedom to do whatever they want. Starve for food, become a dictator, and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
This is what I thought while I was watching
It's
this
up to each
intro.
player to work with what they've got.
I was like, wouldn't it be like so much more interesting if you were at the barren wasteland? Would you guys want to be in island trees or whatever? You guys want to be in island trees or island wasteland? I would personally want to be in island wasteland. I would die the first day there.
Will there be peace between the islands, or
I like
will
easy
there be
mode.
war?
With my
What ended
Fallout
up
dream.
happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation
They should
to
invite
root
me next
for
time.
and enjoy the video. I present
Invite me next time. I'll farm clips. I trust, bro.
to you the rich and poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Fewer bugs in the wasteland. What if there's like
Don't
wasteland
forget, if you
bugs?
want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
How is this not server crashing? 1,000 players?
It was the beginning
is
of day
nuts.
one, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
That was more.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
Wait. If you made everyone chose randomly, right? How did you make it even? And it's 500 each island, right?
Hey, you guys having a good time?
No.
I would randomly choose
There's
island
nothing
1.
here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't
Because I
take
wanna be
long for
number
the
one.
people who chose Island
Number
1
one.
to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would
When
be
we get maxed
particularly
out,
challenging.
and
And
then
not
they'd be
only
like, "No more
because it was
choice for you.
empty,
You go
but
here."
because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome. Oh no! No! And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
No way.
Okay.
This
can't even
killed
swim?
a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find
The
a
audio's good,
tree.
right, guys?
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
Ooh, big tree.
But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile,
bridge there,
let's
huh?
go over to Island 2.
Wait, island 2 kind of looks pretty. Never mind. I'll be in the pretty island.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain
It's just
was
like normal
green, the
Minecraft.
trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island
He's
2
trolling them big
immediately
time.
realized
Good.
they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island
Yep.
2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. Double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working
We
conditions.
should all play
Also,
in this one.
because of the vast amounts of trees, people were
I will
very
be
quickly able to craft
leader.
tools that allowed them to
I would be
mine
like,
underground.
build a
Hello,
castle.
Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very
I would find so many
optimistic
diamonds.
about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize
Big
how
tree
high
time.
up you are.
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
I would build a treehouse on top of the tree.
Island 1 was
It's
still
gonna be my
pretty
house.
far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities
I can imagine the stores this guy needs for this realm.
starting to form. For
Is it a
example,
realm?
this
Is it
player
bedrock?
named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular.
Party
Bread?
yummy. Think about
And you
it.
get the, what the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no.
They're actually
Also got
lining
word
up.
that
That's
there was a
crazy.
small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
Take
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose
Just like
to live
movie
on a
level type
volcano?
of stuff. I like
Hey
this.
guys.
It's like we're watching a movie together.
What the?
Is that Luigi? What the heck? They have Luigi in this game?
Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His
You can make a private realm, Java Bedrock. You just gotta pay like $8 a
goals
month.
were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Should we get one, guys?
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Cass was the leader of about 50
That would be
people
me.
in a nation she named
That
the
would be
Cass
us, guys.
Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
Want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day,
Is that guy's
Island
name Wood
2
Daddy?
would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass
Wait,
Coalition.
is someone just being a
was-
cameraman? Someone's just being a cameraman like
was
24/7.
obviously not happy about this, but
How are they
these
recording
people
these?
didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
I wonder how long this took to edit.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain
That's a
into
bad
our
idea.
city currently.
5 leaders?
Okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to
Need
make
to
the
be one
Commonwealth
leader.
the most beautiful, the most respected,
A
the most
dictatorship.
powerful nation
Only
on
one
Island
king.
2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But
Wait,
let's see
so can they just like, if they make a boat, right? Can they just swim to Island 2?
what happens in the following days. As players logged back in the next
Commonwealth
day,
sounds very
nobody
political.
was expecting that the beginning
Every
of
time I hear Commonwealth, I get reminded of Fallout 4.
Day 2 would end up having one of the most
find out.
consequential
Yes, let's.
moments of the
Games like
entire
this,
event.
It's like a little watch stream. It's like we were watching a movie together. Give me
Remy the
popcorn.
Rats was running his restaurant.
Give me popcorn right now. Give me some. Give me some of your popcorn. Come on. Come on, man. I want some. Give me some snackies.
when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
What happens if you like? It just tells me that you're like.
You're private, but
Oh, I need
try to
food.
talk to you.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was
Spood.
known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity
They don't
was
cheat.
merely a method
Did they sell cheese balls in the semina? In the theater?
to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
Whoa!
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 my God.
What the heck?
Oh, he's a traitor. He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
You almost got away with it too.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
Wait, they sell cheese balls?
People were drawn to him, and on day
I would go to
2,
the movies every
Spoon
day.
used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
This is so cool. This is so cool. This could be us, guys. This could be us.
Where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
We could have like little projects that we do in
Even though the
Minecraft.
people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of
Looks like a
Island
woman
1
emperor, yeah.
had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor.
I even have a musician. I could be the bard,
Nearly
guys.
killed by some dude.
I could be the bard. Okay.
Island
whatever you
1
guys
was
want me to do.
finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Soul Society.
the
bro.
Raven. Nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic.
I
See,
don't
some of
have
the people who
storage.
chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they
sounds
only
fun.
found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island. This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people
Rumors,
on
huh?
Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few
Oh, wow.
creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Drama. What happened there?
I just survived
Why are they building next to the lava? That's crazy.
an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa! Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased!
Phantom Blood Knight.
Lego likes just they take me out of nowhere and I had
Dude, why is Luigi
to
here?
run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to
Oh
try to
my God.
rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview...
Oh,
wait,
shit.
who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
out.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to
Larger
preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the
so?
leader, a player named Seneca,
Allies.
who described herself as
Quote,
the
unquote,
queen of
allies.
Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's
cool
height
name,
and
Seneca.
flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions,
This guy's
on day
RPing
2, the
as
Cast
Luigi.
Coalition
That's
was
so crazy.
approached by an army of boats.
Boats, boats.
Guys, I think
Cross,
we're under
cross.
attack.
Wait, what happened?
It looks like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh, I
We're
got
not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed them.
them all.
I
didn't do anything.
I can feel
The leader of
betrayal
the
in
migrants, a
distance.
player named
I wish there was,
300
dude. If it was getting a little too quiet, I'll be honest. I would do a betrayal. I'm like, it's too peaceful. I will do something
apologized for the
crazy.
scare, and then the migrants took off.
You brought them all over.
What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
I
Now,
know.
on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not
That's why I wanted to watch this with you guys, dude. The first 2 minutes, I was like, this is crazy. I want to watch it on stream.
technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was
It's an archipelago.
optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground,
Jophiel.
green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was
We
the
would
home
be in
of
the
a
center
small nation
island.
called Barbie Land. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly,
Nice.
the southern island was big, but also extremely dense,
That's a
flooded with
Malona ice
jungles
cream.
and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture, there's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations
Dude,
because
Saps
he didn't
is
want
just
to
like
get
a
dragged
loner.
into politics
I
and
love it.
drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best
I'm
friend
wide awake
Flux
now,
actually
yes.
being the
We'll
second in
watch this.
command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally
3
reached their
Below Zero.
destination all the way up north.
Sap just
Now,
been
other
chilling.
than accidentally invading the Caste Coalition,
chilling.
these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
How? What are they building?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for
Are they
good.
building a throne?
We are enlightened. We are the light. We
Be where
are
Green Lantern's
Luminara.
light. Oh, Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of
They have
Island 2,
religion.
the innovators, the
This is so
inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2.
You're kidding.
His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting
He's
the
building
two
a
islands,
bridge.
giving free passage as a sign of good faith.
That's
to
great. That's a huge
perhaps
bridge
bring
too.
about
My bridge would be like one
world
block.
peace. But
One block
it wouldn't
wide.
be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that
The
people on
propaganda.
Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
Oh, I want to see that. I want to see it.
Bridge
World
is
War.
a bad idea. Oh, moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and
Who's
Luminara
that?
is
Lux?
going to be their first target.
Louis son.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong.
I respect
We
it,
shouldn't
but
be
not
trying
really.
to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
That doesn't seem like world
What if
peace.
3 Below Zero says no?
That seems like World
What if
War.
they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
The dramatic music, I can't. I love it though. I love it. Wait, this video is so good.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising.
Okay, so the leader of Luminara, which is building the bridge, is 3 Below Zero, right? And Fluix is the second in command, if I'm not wrong.
Within nations and between.
So the second in command doesn't agree with the person in command. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
leaving
I can
people
tell
worried
this
about what's going to happen
cinema.
next.
Cinema.
Back at Island 1, I
They
was
have
watching a
confession on
small
the-
group of pirates who call
This goes up to
themselves
the
Al
master question.
Caracina.
Al Caracina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego-likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear,
Kill this
Lego
guy.
had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You can probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Ooh,
I got you. Here's the video.
they're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh! The Alcaracina pirates had killed
Deserved.
Lego.
How dare you try to
but
kill Luigi,
there was a
bro?
small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
I
Because
said it.
Legolikes had
I
technically
killed him.
died to boiling water instead of a player. Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
It should be.
So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
Dude, this guy's
All right.
Perry the Platypus, no? Look at his hat.
Well, I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a
literally
citadel.
have
I
bread
am
lines.
literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your
Wait, the
individual plans?
volcano erupts?
underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What?
I can
You
feel
don't have
chaos in the
plans?
distant
If that
future. I am
volcano erupts,
hoping
you
for it.
deserve
Really.
to die.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Emperor's Food had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned
That is a very big word here. Because if you die, you're out, bro. You're out of the game.
that
Bye
he
bye.
hates meetings.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna go there.
You ban you.
Food
Like you just get to
When Emperor's
respawn.
Food left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Welcome back, GG.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue,
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
They're abandoning
sorry,
Spood.
sorry, I'm late.
No, it's
this
Benji
is
Button.
Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization,
He ages
called
backwards.
Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Whoa.
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get
Dude,
away from
it's the
all the
Knights of the Round
troubles of
Table.
Island 1.
What's my name after this? This is without rhyme or reason.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that
Have you been
Lord
eating
Ish
toast?
could
No.
summon a single mushroom cow.
All right, if anyone drops a puffer fish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do?
Whenever I'm complaining that I'm hungry, it's fake. I'm practicing
Ah, all right.
for my voice acting role of being hungry.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance.
Don't click the link, just copy
All
it.
the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the
Dude, they don't have
Pirates,
animals,
who
I don't think.
coincidentally happened to
Wait,
pass by
they don't even have animals. Dude, Island 1 is so poor. They don't have animals. How do they eat?
the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini
They're actually
Mafia.
just growing
Oh,
crops
yes,
to
they're
eat.
waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia. It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew
Check
they had
Discord's
to
out.
eventually
I got you.
to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become
It'll be the
Island
biggest
1.
team. I love the music.
Island 1
With
was
the-
supposed to
with the
lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
See, I feel like it's so much more fun if you're in Island 2. You're like united, bro. You're all of you guys are struggling. Island 1, you don't know what this guy's been through. But everyone on that island, you guys have been through hell. What is happening here? What? These guys just blew up their base.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
Calling it Blue Cross
They had just
Blue already.
exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting
one of them
anything
decided it.
done because the 5
And no one
leaders
stopped
were
them.
constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry.
Not flammable.
What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
House of Pro Game. No! There is no way. They actually killed him. What the? There is no way. They actually killed Pro Gamer, dude. No! Look at chat. Everyone, there is no way. Cooked his
Anyway,
ass.
on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the
killed him
Commonwealth, the
for a
Cass
joke.
Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor
the
was a
end for
medieval
him, bro.
civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my gosh. This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much
political
about
system
Jofiel and
evolution
Tricolor
built out
because
of
they
shit.
tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing
Poor
outside
guy, he doesn't get to
diplomacy.
play anymore.
But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Okay.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was
He does not
busy
care.
building the
Just build
Luminara
the
bridge.
bridge.
So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Dude, do not send Flux. Flux does not agree with
what's
you.
your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Dude.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting
Flux
was the
wants
most
chaos, I
important
like
event
it.
yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Sap.
Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Sap's just chilling, bro.
Well,
He does not want
we at
any
the
part of this.
Great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
He just built the building.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say,
No.
Luminara, well,
No.
by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already
Stop
be
this,
dead.
Flux.
Which is why
Island 2 are just a bunch of augurs
an
guys.
attack in the
okay?
first place.
An attack is inevitable.
We
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
What would you guys do? What would you guys do? Would you like? I don't know.
I think
feel
that
like
feels right. We
Yeah.
do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack,
Aid?
but we try our best to prevent
Yeah.
it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to
If
that.
they attack first, then
Guys,
you know all
no,
out war.
this is ridiculous.
I wouldn't do what Flux is doing. This is crazy.
Island 1 is
You're
literally
just
making
asking for it.
propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're
No.
gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them?
Flux.
Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on, Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the
This
same
is so
goal
funny to look at.
to
Look at
kill
that.
us and
Look at that.
take
They're
our
actually
resources.
taking this seriously. This is so funny. I love this.
If they decide to attack
It was Sap who told Flux to be quiet first to let Jovial speak. Yeah, Saps is the mediator. Saps' only goal is to let everyone speak their own thing, you know?
any single one of
So
our
they don't keep
nations,
interrupting each
it'll
other.
be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead. Which
Saps
is
is
why
not
we
part
need
of
to
any
either
of this.
merge
Saps
all
is
of our
outta here.
nations. Right now, we all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Are you
Crazy?
You plan to kill
What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That
god.
is too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
All right, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as
What do we
an
have to
enemy,
sudden urge to
say
Gamba
aye.
this have a
Aye.
problem? What do we even Gamba for? Should we do a Gamba?
Of sending aid to Island 1.
Aye. Okay, here's the Gamba. Gamba time. Do you think there is gonna be a world war? Island 1 versus Island 2. Inevitably, I think they're gonna mesh. When that day comes, will there be a world war? What do we think? Gamba time. Gamba your points. I'm sure you guys are getting used to not using your points since I don't have it redeemed. Last island standing? No. Are they gonna go to world war? Like the thing that they call, I'm sure they're gonna name it World War if it even happens. If it ever happens. Let's Gamba right now. Mods, are we doing it?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran
Vote yes if they're gonna do a world war. Vote no if they're not. Thank you, Siri.
into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Wait, what? They're playing instruments?
So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor.
You can't hear me over the background. I was paused. Am I right? Do vote yes if they're gonna go world war. Vote no if they're not. Gamba, not vote. Sorry, Gamba.
Linguini had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across
my
Island
gosh.
1.
A barren wasteland island, a boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a water tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved
Prediction
the Island 1
started,
band,
guys. Vote,
including
vote.
Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale
Thank you,
of his
Sayuri.
citizens.
I mean, thank you, Riri. My bad.
He believes
Thank
that a
you, Riri.
happy citizen is a productive
Appreciate
citizen.
ya.
Westtown took us in
You guys.
and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spood was a chaotic figure, Westhelm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
I'll be a
And of
plebeian.
course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in Westhelm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
I'm compelled to vote
well,
the
I
losing
mean-
option.
Benji and the other leaders were
Girlin
concerned
is
that
just like a
Emperor
Jorian.
Spood is unstable
Do it
and
then.
may one day try to take over the entire
Vote
island.
all of your points. I need
Their
to see
concerns
14k right
only
there.
grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are. I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for your support. You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to Westtown.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle
Oh
for her
my
people,
gosh.
a beautiful home base
What is
that would
that?
hover directly over
That
the
looks
volcano.
sick. What the frick?
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how
Dude,
they would
imagine if the
each take
volcano
different
actually
precautions.
erupts. Dude,
Everyone believed that the volcano
Infernus
was
would actually be
dangerous,
on fire.
except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia.
Castle in the sky.
If we really
True.
value the volcano, we need to
we will
have faith it
build
won't erupt.
the Death Star.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right
Please make
above
it explode. Please, just because this happened, I want the volcano to erupt. I didn't want to at first, but now I want it to. Please make it erupt. Please, that would be so funny. That would be
Linguini,
so
meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
We live under the ground, like a Goombas.
Linguini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold
When
was
TNT
one
is all
reason
it
for him
takes.
and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Netherite.
Really? Scattered throughout
Do
the
they even have
volcano
diamonds
were
then?
pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had
It's like a
netherite.
cooking
It was
range.
the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
How do they get diamonds?
And the only ones who knew about it were the Linguini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Linguini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
Oh, hell no.
But
Aren't they
Linguini
here
was
first?
unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Linguini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Secretly, yeah. They won't find out when they're not getting anything.
Linguini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal
Ah,
entirely.
Smart.
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
Just say you forgot. You're gonna be like, oh, my bad, I
That said,
forgot.
despite this conflict, the
forgot,
rest
my
of the
bad.
Island 1
He's
unification
like a
effort was
5-4.
going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The
Oh my
Alcaracina
gosh.
Pirates were also eager to join,
The pirates
and
are here.
surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
What is this? What is this nation?
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was
I
ruled by a
forgot, yeah.
dictator named Turntap. How are you
I
elected
forgot a lot.
exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders.
The
They only
Covenant.
took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their
50-50
way.
Gambler
Are
right
you
now?
drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Hey, you might lose. You might lose those points.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player,
Good.
so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Bro.
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason.
Yoink.
It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake
Wait,
stories,
wait.
writing.
Let's see this.
Ran a news business with questionable.
What the hell are politics? Strict Valley of Wheat member. The chat 2. Can't wait for the bountiful harvest day. Labor during the whole day. Hasn't socialized outside his commune in 3 days. 30 messages in the ish Discord.
Ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like "the lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today
The
he
lava
had
is
made
rising.
a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
What happened?
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the
True.
boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
The Ender Dragon! Ah! The Ender Dragon!
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time.
Guardian, I meant.
Yesterday, their leaders had voted
So I
that
meant
whenever the
the
border
Guardian.
drops, Island 2
Or
would
whatever.
send aid to
Is it called
Island
Guardian?
1, hoping this
Warden.
gesture
It's
would
the Warden.
lead to peace. But not
We were both
everyone
wrong.
agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious
Do not
at Flux
trust-
for
yes.
causing chaos at the meeting and
Dude, demote Flux right now.
for going
Demote him.
against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux
Yes.
from his position as second in command.
He is so mad. He is so mad, bro. Flux is so mad right now.
Legacy,
He's
a
seething.
citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good
Best
friends.
of friend.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
What happened? Jofiel, Seraphim.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, Seraphim? Seraphim? Why? Huh? Why?
What are you doing?
Why? Why did he do that? You guys wouldn't do that to me, right? You guys wouldn't do that.
What?
Dude, look at chat.
Oh, wait. The second in command of Tricolor had
What
just
the-
killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Everyone was confused about
What?
what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After
Why?
Seraphim fled,
Everyone is asking why. Why did he do that? Just random?
the Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Oh my gosh. It's Flux! Flux and his people! He went underground to the bunker. I heard it. The little... It's Flux.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly.
Why?
Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh!
Wait.
No.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead.
Why are they all dying? Do you not see
Oh
this?
my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For
Lex is
purposes
gonna
of
murder
unity,
all the
the
leaders.
Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
Okay. I want the volcano to blow up so bad.
Earlier, a
Please,
citizen
erupt.
of Infernus had
Please erupt.
accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Who
and
leaked?
this news spread all across the
Leak!
island.
A leaker! How dare they leak? I would never leak.
This was a disaster
Actually, a
for
leaker.
Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been
There's a
trying
rat.
to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
There is a rat in our midst. I smell it.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano,
No.
Seneca said no.
Our volcano.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
Ooh.
Now, with Netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross
Dude, it's so
quickly reached
funny.
out to all the leaders and told them to put
don't
this
think-
issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot
one.
afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me
Poor
feel
Jofiel, bro. He got
Saps would
betrayed
invite
like
all
that.
the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
If there's a world war, you're losing all those, bro.
Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation,
I'm definitely
the
not watching
Commonwealth.
this while my mom thinks I'm asleep because I can't sleep.
But remember from day 3 how the 5
Try to
Commonwealth
sleep,
leaders were in
Deadpool.
constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Lower the
This all
brightness on
came
your
to a
phone.
head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well, oh my god!
They did it for real.
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their
Oh
government.
no.
This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived.
Yes, Cass.
But they
taking
did
all
have
the
their own
stragglers.
problems.
Stragglers?
Is this your employee?
Stragglers.
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Good Wood Daddy.
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Probably
Earlier, Wood Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his
I
employers
forgot all
forced him
about
to risk
Barbie
his
Land.
life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
They just killed Wood Daddy. Wood Daddy's dead. Whoa. What?
What? Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way. As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Yeah, Flux.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker
That close
because
to
he
an
had something,
underground
quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
Huh?
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can
Island
still
2?
save this island.
Island 2 has
but the current
way
leadership
many mobs.
has to go.
Island 1 does not have mobs.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting.
What's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen today.
Alright, leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
We will finish the job.
What is happening? Is he gonna go in there 1v20?
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table.
Wait, is this just gonna go in there and freaking 1v1 all?
If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
Why?
I also
Why do they feel bad for Saps?
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
He's gonna kill Saps?
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000,
No! Don't kill Saps. Oh! The war! Whoa!
Why is there a trap? Is this all a setup? Saps, look, where's Saps?
They're blaming Saps because he built the building. No! He's an scapegoat. Oh wow. He was just being chilling. Dude, my jaw was wide open.
It was a new day.
I was like this.
And Island 2 was in shock.
I was like this.
On day 4, when Saps
Flux,
was in
you traded, he was your
Tricolor, helping
true,
the
they were
people
best
after
of
the death
friends.
Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
I hate Flux.
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Oh no.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
What's the point of even doing that?
After the trap went off, Seraphim
All you're
was
doing is
immediately caught and killed.
What was the point of doing that, right? All the leaders disagreed with Flux. That's why he killed them, right? Here's what's going on. But the leaders are a representation of their people. So even if a new leader comes on, it's still going to be from the same people that are going to agree with their leader.
Tricolor. But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger...
All this is doing is screwing over Saps.
Wasn't
all this is
really
doing is
towards
screwing over
Seraphim,
Saps.
but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
No, Saps is innocent.
With that, all the major Island 2
He is
nations,
innocent,
from
I'm
the
telling you.
Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
I'm back. How was your
if
day?
you had to betray one person to save 1,000,
Flux is so wrong for this.
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6,
Dude, every single one of them wants Saps killed. That is so messed up. Every single person on that island wants Saps killed.
that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the two
Baby Silas, you like this?
islands will finally fall.
I'm dancing.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
1 day. goes the Poor saps, man. Justice.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again. Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No!
No!
Come on!
Come down! Come down! He jumped. He missed the water. He missed the water.
What? I didn't do anything. I play Mish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
he was just joking.
Being a leader, everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
No.
The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
What? Who did it?
Let's go!
There they all go.
You, Gerald.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
No.
Anyway, on Day 6, the West Helm
You can't understand him, but he's
was
talking in rap.
finally complete. Yeah! What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
We should maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin,
It's just like Game of
tried to
Thrones.
prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood.
No, don't
The two
murder
leading
Spood.
figures are West Helm citizen
It's not
Ramsay
gonna go
Pie
well for you, bro.
and
Do
West
not
Helm's
murder
head
Spood.
builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Colosseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to
What
take
did you
out
think was
Spood's second in command.
Okay, you're building a Coliseum. What do you think was gonna happen? You're building a stage
player
for
named
fighting.
Oo.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's right. I guess the fourth.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pie was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh! With Ramsay Pie dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
This is so crazy.
Now,
I want
before
the
the
one.
border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your
Is it
weapons
good,
holstered
Riri?
at all
Is the
times
food
unless
good?
you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spoot's newly appointed second in
Spider.
command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
Will they? Seneca, what do we think?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hell yes.
Preach. Soon, people started offering deals
That's
to
Luigi.
Infernus.
I believe we'd be open
I am
to give you
Luigi.
resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result,
Only
Lingolini
us.
went
Only
even
we can
further.
mine
On
there.
the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
That's sci-fi.
Please let it erupt. I want the volcano to
And
erupt.
so, after even more
I
discussion,
want it to
Westhelm
erupt.
made a final plea.
We have a
Erupt.
representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So,
Seneca saying,
Lingolini made a
F you
big
guys.
announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus, and we will open mining
Dude,
to
they live
anybody
right
who wants
over
it.
you. Ain't no way.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal
poor
on
Saps.
Island 2.
Saps did not deserve
Rude.
this.
What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
There we go.
He just murdered his own leader. Now,
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Oh my gosh, no. No, this is
Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2
Kill
before
Flux.
the border drops.
Someone kill him.
Cass herself
Someone
was
stop
too
this guy.
scared to attend the meeting.
I am, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning
The
into the
last
trial
three.
of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed
What's this training
or
crash? What happened?
executed. Several
it.
nations argued over
Refresh.
who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended
Okay,
up...
wait. I'll give everyone time to refresh. Refresh right now. I want to bet if Cass dies or not. I'm addicted. Can I have 2 bets at the same time? What do we think, Riri? Is that possible?
We've made this beautiful venue
Casey,
to show
Casey's
the
here.
world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
No, not possible. Sorry, girl. Yeah.
But first...
Down in the mines, I've been searching for something. Down in the mines,
Why does it appear?
No. Are they bringing it? They're bringing it up. Why? 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 Why are they bringing it up?
They're bringing it to the surface.
Why? Why?
but I can't see.
Sidefall was killed by rising. Wait, they named the thing Rising Lava.
Rising Lava?
They named it Rising Lava, so it looks like Rising Lava killed them.
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
They're all running. Look at him. I'm pointing at my screen. Look at him run.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Such a beta. I would do this. I would sacrifice my career because when you die, that's it, right? You're out.
How is anyone
I would
gonna stop
sacrifice my
this?
life.
Until eventually it got to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
Underground.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
That is crazy. That's a lot of people. How is this guy not dead yet? So Island 1 gets mauled by that thing and Island 2 destroys itself. I mean, that's the only way Island 2 can lose. If they go against themselves. Dude, it's killing everyone.
Welcome to West Helm.
They trapped it. It's trapped. Kill it. I'm back. Did war break out? No. Island... Island 2? I don't know why they did that. They just released the warden. I think it killed like 10 people, 20 people.
The defendant Saporada is accused of 7 counts of murder,
including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Elk, and the murder of our very own Coraline.
Raid incoming?
I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling. Prosecution?
No,
Go ahead.
Saps, no.
Your Honor.
Saps did nothing wrong.
Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer,
Saps gonna get
but a
murdered at this
terrorist.
trial?
The
I think
prosecution
so.
then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps.
Dude, it wasn't Saps.
Killed
It was
our leaders.
freaking Flux.
You destroyed our
Kill
island.
Flux.
May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation
True.
between nations.
Dude, Saps is the only guy that was like, I'm hands off. I don't want no part of this. Why is he
Loss
getting
at the
blamed?
meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area
Expose
before the
him.
leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader,
Flux.
Fluxion.
Flux. Yes.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it? The trap too.
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below 0, the
He's not part of it. No, he got it
also
wrong.
behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps?
Yeah,
Is that all you
yeah,
have to
dude.
say?
Oh no.
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Timebomb, find Saparada. Guilty on all counts.
What? 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 He didn't even think.
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Oh, that's it.
Can't stay but drink water. Your wonderful, beautiful human. Thank you, Z. I will drink water, but too. Dude, do not kill Saps. Please don't kill Saps. Don't. You're gonna look so silly. You're gonna look so silly watching this video. Saps did nothing wrong.
Wait, is he running? No way. No way.
No. He's getting away.
Fall damage.
No, please get away. He got away.
Where'd he go?
He got away.
He escaped, man. Did he actually get away?
He got away.
No!
Yes. Dude. I'm at the edge of my seat, bro.
You killed our leaders. You
Poor
destroyed
Sabs.
our island.
He can't even play normally. Everyone hates him. Poor guy. Everyone freaking hates him. No one wants him. This video is so good. This feels like the best video on YouTube. Why did Saps did nothing? Don't you dare put dirt on my man's name. I no longer care about the islands, I just want Saps to live. Maybe that should have been our gamba. If Saps gonna live.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, here it is. World War? World War?
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
At first. Okay.
This is beautiful.
Okay, here it is, right? If day 7 ends with no war, like World War,
Going
that
from
means
one
there was no
island
World
to
War.
another after all this time was
So
a
we can start a new
major
gamba.
culture shock.
If Saps lives or
This is
not.
Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the shit. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time,
I love
they were
that they just
surprisingly
yoinked the 2 sheep.
friendly
That is
to
so
each other.
funny.
Like these 2 who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
Kill him.
We've
Kill
linked
him.
Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7,
Dude, Flux looks so stupid
fear
right now if there's no war.
completely disappeared.
Dude, if there's no war, who do you think is gonna look so stupid? Flux. He killed all the leaders because he was fearing war.
It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
Is there actually no war gonna happen?
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision.
It's a me, Luigi.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire
Flux
mafia
was started to prove
Island
it.
2.
See, this is much more.
His whole goal was to not.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which
And he's killed the most
Lingolini
people
had
from his
legitimate
own
fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a
He
more
has
peaceful
become his
life,
own
Lingolini
worst
went
enemy
far away
in
and
like 5
settled
minutes.
in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition. That said, the Caste Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Dead, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
My
We
skin
are
too
gathered
smooth.
here today
It'll just
in
slip.
the cherished memory of Wood Dad, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in
There's
shambles.
a wood mommy? I missed it.
Saps's trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth.
Is Wood Mommy
Island 2
sad
had
that-
entrusted
that
the
she's a widow
Commonwealth to
because
run
Wood
the
Daddy dead?
trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth,
think it
which
is
at
wrong.
one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for saps right now. We will restore honor to the
No.
Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to
I
regrow
can't,
the
it's not set
Commonwealth's
up
population,
detention
which by this point had shrunk
Tomorrow
by a
I'll
lot.
set them up.
So he sent out a
Or I'll set them
lot
up
of
tomorrow.
public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here.
Okay,
So as long as
except for
Spood doesn't find us,
Mushroom Cow.
we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps,
Poor
was
Saps,
back
bro.
to hiding in the jungle after miraculously
He's actually just
escaping
hiding from
his
everyone.
trial, although his
Everyone
spirits
actually
were
hates him.
quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
There is
Saps
no
knew that
safe
Sitzrig
space
and
for
the
him.
Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Yes.
But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Where is this? His bridge. His own bridge, bro. His own bridge.
The bridge.
Hey, what's up, guys? Bye bye.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Wait, no, that's not his bridge. I forgot that's 3 Below Zero's bridge.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform
Just let him go,
everyone else
man.
that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Poor guy. Dude, if I was Saps right now, I would cry. I would just
quickly
quit.
sailed the rest of the way to the other
I'll
island,
be like, I'm done.
although what happened next was unexpected.
I'm gonna take Flux with me, though.
Hey, buddy.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What? What?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Huh? What does Infernus
Literally
want?
betrayed us, humiliated us.
No. No.
He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from
Luigi!
all across Island 1 had started
Is Luigi gonna die right now?
mining in the volcano.
No.
And even though Lingolini had now
Luigi.
moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini had done,
Luigi.
and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby.
All of the mafia.
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else, but because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
Oh no.
They found him.
Run, Luigi.
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
GG.
Mamma mia.
Man was still in character.
The Covenant
That is so
had
funny.
massacred the Lingolini Mafia.
R.I.P. Lingelini.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain
Famous last
what
words.
they had
Mamma
done.
mia.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got
Frick
it from
you,
Island
Flux.
1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Expose him.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to
This greatest
Saps?
villain he is, bro. He legit got everyone to hate Saps.
Where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that.
That's stupid.
We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Sure, bro. You keep saying whatever you want.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Flux ruined everything.
And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
No.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Protect Saps, please. Come on, Spood, the goat. Spood is the goat. He will protect Saps. I will endorse Saps for Emperor of Island 1. Poor guy got done dirty.
To the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Saps is kind of the goat. Good call.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah.
Wise decision.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me to
Isn't he kind of unstable? That's what you want, though. Who in their right mind would believe Saps right now? Right? Who in their right mind would believe Saps didn't kill all of them? He built the building. Flux legit planned this perfectly, bro. No one knows that he helped. No one. Only Saps know.
Can we have a meeting?
We need someone like Spood to believe Saps right now.
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately,
No.
Spood rejected Saps' request for a
No.
meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead,
Wait.
Saps tried another civilization.
Wait, Saps is actually all alone. If Spood didn't help him, no one's gonna help
The
him.
Alcaracina Pirates.
No one's gonna help him.
Although when he arrived, things felt
It is
a little
actually
off.
Go Jover for
Here
Saps.
you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for
Isn't Turt?
that I'm
What's happening
being
here?
framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly,
No.
Yeah,
Need to leave.
We need to leave now. Run.
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive
Oh, the
bounty on his
bounty.
head.
Yeah,
so
it's the
he told
pirates.
Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
Bro, why are you being so sus? Dude, Turntap. No, he is alone, bro. Even Turntap is against him. He gave this guy two stacks of diamonds. 2 stacks. 2 stacks of diamonds, and Turntap's...
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you in a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for
Run,
himself,
bro.
or he runs away. Now.
Dude, poor freaking dude. This dude has been through it. This poor guy, he is actually so alone. He has no allies.
He's all alone.
No.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people
This is what
who
starts
hated
trauma,
him
man.
and wanted him dead.
Every single person on that server right now wants him dead.
And so he ventured into the snow.
It's just like Elsa.
And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He
Motosuki, thank
completely won. There's just no point anymore.
Thank you. Thank you.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by.
Wait. Is he gonna commit Sudoku?
And he planned to jump off.
Don't do it, Saps. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got this. Oh. Oh. No.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Yeah, kill Flux. That's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, kill Flux, bro. Day 8, no war started. Guess who won? Wait, is Garland the only one that said no? Garland is the only one that said no. I think. 4.4k. Oh my gosh. Okay. New prediction. Is Saps going to die? Is Saps going to be dead by the end of this video? Is Saps going to be dead by the end of this video? And Rave, the non-believers.
Welcome everyone! Today we have
I
two
will do
new
it.
prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Oh. Here they go.
New prediction has started.
Oh, that's
Wait,
right.
Remy?
Hey, some guy jumped in. The heck?
What the heck? Remy won!
He won! Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything?
like an
we just
aqueduct.
build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
No.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that talk.
So Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the
He's gonna be
Commonwealth.
more unstable.
This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth,
Is that
Cass
the-
had a big
the last
population, and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For
prediction?
example,
I
earlier,
ended it.
one of her citizens, Addison27,
The World War
had
did
gone
not
to
start.
Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location.
I
causing
believe.
Addison to
I think
flee
Saps will
Island
survive.
2.
I'm a believer.
It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this
Is
new
it
nation
Canada?
who were mostly
It's a
cheese
Canadian flag.
merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, butter, queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
Wait, what?
On day 8,
Huh?
the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank
Barbenheimer.
you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its
I
name
would
as the light of
proudly bow
Island
to
2,
that
little
dude.
did its citizens know, among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
flux, bro.
I'm thinking of running in the election.
Die.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they
Couple
were all
of
still
years,
united under
true.
one mission: to find and kill
I ship them.
Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in
Why
the
are they after
Lingolini
him?
Mafia.
Why are they after Saps?
Vietnam had escaped
Everyone thinks that Saps killed the leaders of the island.
the Covenant's attack
But it
and
was
wanted to
Flux.
get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared
It's so sad. Everyone thinks that's like everyone in playing on this server right now wants Saps dead. Everyone
Covenant and its
thinks
army, which is why
that
Seneca
he is
secretly
the
asked them to
murderer.
do the deed instead of doing it herself.
There is no trust.
If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia. Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing.
I really
how to
thought
get
Spood
revenge
would be
against Knight Arcturus.
with
After the
Saps.
Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what
hope
made
he
him think
wins, though.
twice
He's
was
my
his belief that
favorite
the
character.
Commonwealth was a
He
massive
voted-
nation
he
with
voted that he would
probably a big
die.
army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make it?
Saps!
We're
Let's freaking go! Let's go!
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too, for some reason. This is interesting.
Okay,
Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to
Look at my feet,
Westhelm
so
once
fast.
again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away.
Okay, yes. We'll miss you. We will miss you. Come back tomorrow. We will go miss you. Come on, Saps.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1.
He didn't.
It
He
was
didn't.
not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting.
I have
and
to
the
show this to
Covenant had
the
stopped
boyfriend
responding to the
later. What
Blue
is the name
Cross
of this
because
video?
of the Lingolini situation.
Here, I'll
So
post it
Spood
again.
decided to take things into his own hands and individually
Just
call
copy
the
it.
big
Don't
four
click on it.
nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he
Click
could
off
tell the
my
leaders
screen.
about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
They're afraid of roofs, bro. Because of the thing. They're not gonna go into a single building anymore.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell
Claustrophobia?
his story.
No, they're
I've been
afraid
put
that
on
they're
trial and sentenced to
that they're
death
gonna get
for a crime
killed.
I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently,
Turntap.
back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spooth's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
Yes.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say
Please.
aye.
Please.
Aye.
This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially
Is Cass
have
still
the
alive?
chance to
Yes,
convince
Cass is
them
still
after
alive.
telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Let's go. Let's go, Saps. Dude, I knew it. Dude, I was telling you earlier, Saps needed Spood, bro. Saps needed Spood. And Spood was the only one that was gonna give him a chance.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
Yes.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
Who? What is that? What does that mean? That's vague. What is that?
Are we going to corruption?
Elysium
Oh,
wasn't
no.
convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, relax.
What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
What the heck?
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding
Comfort
whether
breeds
Elysium
corruption?
citizens
No,
would go
comfort
to war.
breeds
I think
flux,
Elysium
bro.
citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
And Flux wanted chaos.
After even more deliberation, and after even more time passed...
Excuse me. You have to say something
Well, not
important.
chaos. He wanted power.
Troop of people that came by, they are apparently.
He felt so mad after getting demoted that he had to kill everyone.
Reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the
What?
next 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking
Leave, bro, leave.
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the Westhelm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest
Now there's
Knight
war.
Arcturus.
No, they only want one person, Knight Arcturus. That's what Spood wants. For Knight Arcturus to be dead. Because Knight Arcturus killed his second in command.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
Is that it?
With their first plan failing, Westhelm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
What the?
They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone bail, bail.
The
They're
Westhelm
just dipping,
squadron
bro.
had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. Westhelm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Where is this guy? I don't think I've seen him on screen for a while.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Cass is the goat. Cass the goat.
Can I run something by you?
Sap's
real
the
quick?
goat too.
Yeah. You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy? Yeah. Isn't that Flux?
He has proof. He has proof that Flux helped build. He has proof. Oh, he has proof now. Prove my man innocent.
Yeah, kind of
Prove
looks like him.
Saps innocent.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
He has proof.
You gotta show Cass.
Show everyone. Show everyone.
What do you think?
Free Saps.
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor.
Yes.
And probably also Perion.
I'm on it.
Free Saps. Free him. Oh my gosh.
Citizen of the
Biggest
Cass
redemption
Coalition had been
story.
reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Yes. Please. Day 9.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally
All this
have some
drama is such a
support.
short time. True.
But he also questioned
It's day
how
9, right?
real the
To them it's
support
been like a
is
week and a half.
who he can really
week and a
trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to
Feels like 4
continue
seasons in
protecting
Game of
him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
Winter is coming.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism,
I'm glitching
mostly
so
from
hard
his
right
own
now.
neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have
Okay, let's have another refresh break while I dance. Refresh break. Refresh break. Refresh right now. Refresh right now to catch up. Refresh right now. I missed day 8. I didn't know the Mafia was gone. Dude, Mafia is dead. Mafia is dead. Seneca sent like a hit on them, bro. Because Seneca felt disrespected during that meeting when Linguini was like, "No, you can mine anyways. I don't care what Seneca says. You can mine." And then Seneca was like, "Screw that." And Seneca knew that Linguini was gonna be in Island 1, so Seneca sent like a bounty. Everyone refresh. Has everyone refreshed? Tell me now. Ren, thank you for the follow. Refresh. Refresh. refresh time is over. Time to get back to all the drama.
Drag all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing
How's
with
work going
problems
tonight?
of their
Hopefully it's going
own.
great. I feel like Sap has to die and a hero for the story. No, he will live. a
Earlier
hero.
yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow
glitching now?
found
That's good.
out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
Exposed.
This is why
Expose.
Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
I've gotten down to 9 emails.
And
That's
on
still a
day
lot.
9, she made her decision.
You
To
got this.
dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around
Doubling
Lingulini's
down.
head.
Shade. No. Vacation next week. I'm excited for you.
This be a lesson.
They kept his head,
To
yeah.
those who disrespect our volcanoes.
They're gonna throw his head on the Lynn Balani, no!
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone
Last
is
year,
against
September?
them,
Oh
then
my
we are
gosh.
not going to
Wait, Benji? Benji died.
What?
Seems interesting. This
Benji, the leader of Elysium,
This has so far been the best video I've seen all year. I'm gonna be honest.
suddenly died.
This video is so
and before
good.
anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside
Benji leaked.
Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up
Benji leaked and then
regretting this
ended
decision.
himself because he felt so
told
guilty.
Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead
I'm way more
focused
invested
on
than I was
Infernus.
expecting. Dude, this is such a good
about
video.
war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Look at this rat. Look at this rat. Look at him talking like nothing's wrong. This freaking rat.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
Dude, everyone's there sitting with
Now,
him.
when the
not
meeting
knowing
came
what
to
he
an
did.
end, Flux
All
was
of the blood
approached
in
by
his
a
hands.
few guards from Tricolor.
Oh, arrest him.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming.
He's getting arrested.
You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
He's getting arrested.
responsible for the death of Joe Field in any
You
capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe
Flux has some riz, like, what does riz mean again? Embarrassment?
you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is
Flux
simply-
has no riz, bro. Flux legit had to force, like, people. Like, he had to actually kill the leaders because he couldn't convince them. He was on the table there. He was the representative for Luminara. And he legit couldn't convince anyone.
Go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe.
This is an outrage against Luminara.
He legit had to kill everyone that disagreed with him. That's how much Rizzy
Now,
has.
the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
Look, you were not meeting, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial?
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go. We're gonna
Okay.
remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
He's typing, bro. He's typing to all his comrades to help him. He's typing. Look, every time he stops, he's typing. He's like
stopping every few seconds.
People stop, don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and we're about to
He
sail
is
off to Island 2
bro.
until...
What?
Hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Rat. Dude, how was that Riz, bro? He couldn't even convince the police officers that he did nothing wrong. He had to run away. He had to type his little rat fingers away to asking for help for his little rat friends, bro.
When Flux returned to
No
Luminara,
Riz.
his whole
Zero
world
Riz.
had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with
Look at him
everything.
panicking.
But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Bro,
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux
the leader
had
for Luminara.
automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
I love him as a villain, Drew.
Yesterday,
You love to hate him.
Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempts to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named
He mean, he bad to
Addison27
the
who
bone.
wanted to
He
sell
is.
Joe Fuel's head in
Not a
exchange
trace
for
of green there,
netherrack.
bro.
Spoon accepted the
red
deal,
only.
gave Addison a place
Unlike
to
me,
meet him at,
opposite.
but then
Green
he
only.
gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Can I root for Flux? Sure. You're probably the biggest voter against him, though.
right now.
Now, this actually led to an alliance
wait,
between
no, you're first
Westhelm and
Saps.
Tricolor.
I
The
think
first
Saps will
ever
die.
multi-island alliance and a strategic
won't die.
move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also
He's a
visited the
gaslighter
Covenant
and
after
bully.
he heard
True.
about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
Wait, why?
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him.
Hip-hop, hey.
In fact, the reason
Dude,
TurnTap
TurnTap the
acted
goat.
strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Turntap,
Anyway,
the
now
goat.
that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the
I wish
Covenant
this is morally
forces,
gray
which
is my favorite
Turntap
color.
himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life
It is.
was in
It's so
grave
good.
danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me.
Protect Sap. Protect.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Protect
After
Saps.
days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps
It's
was
currently
now
2
hiding.
a.m. for me.
This
Hip hop.
player,
Go to
Zekor,
bed.
was now the main diplomat
sleep
of
to
the
this video.
Commonwealth, and he knew that
stream.
this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's
Hell
have a
no.
chat. Are you
Hell
a
no.
friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright.
I will not hand over Saps. Freaking guy.
Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada,
Final Fantasy 14 grind.
and the Commonwealth
no.
gives you Night Arcturus.
Oh wow.
His greatest enemy.
Archie for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
No, Spood. Don't do this, Spood.
You can let us
Spood,
take
don't do
Saparada
this.
now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't.
What do they want, Knight? Knight Arcturus killed Spood's second in command. Way back like in day 3 or 4.
Kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
All right, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
Spood, don't do this.
We do not know where
Spood,
he's
do
at.
not trade in Saps.
He comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
No, no, Spood, no. Don't trade in. Dude, look, Saps is freaking his knees are buckled, bro.
Do this.
He's shaking in his boots.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada.
No, Spood.
They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of West Helm.
Don't trade in Saps for Spood.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out. Now.
Oh my gosh, bro. The aura. Dude, Spood has aura, bro. Spood has mega aura. What the frick? Oh my god. That is aura. Oh my gosh.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus,
Dude,
which had
Spood
become a
is the
very
goat.
anticipated event because
He
Seneca had
protected
told
our boy
everyone that she
Saps.
actually planned to attend.
Everyone on the seats, if you want
As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Saps getting attacked.
He has a notification that gives him whenever snaps. Saps is taking damage. That's crazy.
Boy, Saps getting attacked again.
He's like the main character of the story.
The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus there in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in the building. We're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
He's gonna blow his hair. Watch out.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then...
No. There's another one? There's another roof trap. Who is it killing?
Someone's setting up dripstone.
It's Flux. Who is it gonna kill? It's Saps. No. Turntap died. Saps' first friend. There's no way. Turntap. No.
Oh! And like that, Turntap was dead. Killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Run!
What the?
Run! They're trying to kill us.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
Arrest all of them.
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting.
I'm dancing.
Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a
looks
trap,
like I'm in the
but
game.
his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead.
Oh, yeah.
Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
No Spider. How many days has it been? This is day 9.
Something to happen.
War. Spider is planning. Spider was slain. Spider has been slain. It is go Jover.
This
is it. War against the Commonwealth. Look at that.
Where is everyone?
Where is
the Commonwealth?
They freaking ran.
Had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekor's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
No one agreed with him.
So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
To Seneca, bro. Infernus. Dude, Infernus has all the bad guys. It's like Slytherin. They're going to Infernus, bro.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Oh my god. Please, please let the volcano erupt. Please let the volcano erupt. It will be so funny.
So many people.
Nike, bro. Good morning.
Infernus is massive.
I bet it's so laggy in there.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had
Cass just
produced
chilling.
plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off. With netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer
They have
height.
too much
Yet
netherite.
despite all
That's
the
where
turmoil,
all the netherite
Cass
is.
spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps? Or
Freaking
was
Flux.
it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
It's good.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive
There was no
alleged
reason.
during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
There's a Flux chest.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Get him,
I
Cass.
never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Kill just Flux and his minions.
First thing tomorrow.
Kill.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, 3 Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a
Freak you,
Luminaran,
Flux.
he was a friend.
You were the one that killed
very
him.
much excited
Look
that
at this
we can
guy.
continue
Look at this guy. He killed his own leader and he's mourning him.
his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Rat.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
And so, the
Kill
Cass
him.
Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Empyrean to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Yes. She's rallying everyone, bro.
Empyrean would
Everyone-
invade Luminara from the south.
Everyone in Island 2.
While the Cass coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Forget Flux, lol. All for Cass.
And I just,
Oh, they're here.
Oh,
They're here.
oh my gosh. Oh, look at him. Look at him run. Like that roach he is, bro. This guy will do anything to survive.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait,
surrender!
Okay,
Surrender.
I'm not moving, I'm not moving.
Stop.
Flux,
You are under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is
Kill him now. Kill him. Kill him. What are you doing? Kill him. Kill him.
Flux had
What are we
stopped
doing?
and
Kill
surrendered,
him.
But there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Oh,
Don't
man.
RSVP to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
No, kill him. Kill him.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
Miniaki didn't get the follow. What are we doing?
He's running.
How did this happen? Kill him. Kill him. Good morning, Bone. Oh no, you're kidding. How many is he gonna kill again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more people?
Oh my gosh!
Dude!
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before.
Oh
Vic
my
bought him
gosh,
just enough time to
Again?
escape.
What a roach!
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
What a roach! Look at him.
Still, Cass and Empyrean sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Empyrean were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
What? Bet where he's going. Bet where he's going. Guess where? He's freaking going to... Oh my god. He's going to Infernus. Watch this.
Or
Freaking
so he
Infernus. This roach is gonna go to Infernus. Oh my gosh.
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Another one, bro. Again. Why does Stalagmite do so much damage?
The rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Seneca takes everyone, bro.
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yes.
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
He's getting exposed to everyone in the world.
Shaps was right.
Oh.
The world realized
Dude,
that
following this
Saps-
video, this YouTube video is such cinema. It's so good. I'll upload my reaction to it to YouTube. It is so good. Innocent. Saps is innocent. Yes, free him.
Finally, I'm so happy.
It's their season 2.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Yes. Yes. Freedom. Freedom for Saps.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined
Will he still survive
to
that?
find Flux.
It's hard to tell, man. Dude, Flux is gonna do something. He's gonna he's gonna build like a actual
Could have just started killing him.
homing missile
Stopped in the first place.
and
I would have
kill
been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
and kill Saps somehow.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're
Of course.
kidding.
Of course. Where did they think he was gonna head to? Look at this rat.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the
Please let
rest
the
of the
volcano
world was unfazed.
Please let the volcano rip.
They're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep. On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West
Last
Helm
queen
Alliance
standing.
and declared war against Infernus.
Yes. Yes. Come on, Speed.
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. We love you. Glory to West Helm.
Yes. Yes.
Luigi, he was my brother.
He was.
Everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders.
Kill Flux.
Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Come on, Saps. I am so happy for him. I'm so happy for Saps.
Let's go, let's go. All right, let's go,
Let's go. Yes.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes!
A few days ago,
He's been through so much.
every single person in the world wanted me dead.
Yes. They all went down in armor for war. Some of them
But
have
today,
netherite.
you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Justice.
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up.
Oh.
There's a lot of things to watch out for.
Oh my
There's gonna
gosh.
be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing!
Let's go!
All right, here we go.
Zanaya, no! We're almost done. Look at it. This is the final act. Too bad, Zanaya. Dig in.
Make me your blound
As we watch the back.
civil rights. You demand that I
Time?
patronize your name.
Oh, there's still like 10 minutes left.
I think there might be a problem.
10, 15 minutes.
It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good.
Oh, look at the lag. Look at the lag.
I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't make him wait that long. Don't make your boyfriend wait. Go to him.
Cannons keep provoking. Blood returns thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
Yeah, Seps can still die. That's why the thing is still up. We can't count anyone not dying until this video is over.
To stop and obey.
I see Saps right there. He's in the thick of it.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground.
He's already proven innocent. Everyone thinks it's Flux now. Everyone knows it's Flux now.
Skin shine. Joker's got silver lining. Holy Mary sings so
Oh my gosh, dude, this is so rough. How are you supposed to attack this? We have so many arrows. We only have a million.
It's just chaos on the ground as well.
I'm glad I watched 3 full seasons of this with you guys. This is an event. Yes.
Get down off our mountain.
Oh,
They got it, they got it.
I wonder if there are any named characters that are gonna die here. Remy! Remy, no! Remy! R.I.P. Remy! They're in. Oh my god, there's so many traps, bro. There is so many traps.
Oh my gosh.
Look out for the hole.
I'll check in the hole.
Whoever made it, what she says to me, I guess you have the I did. Falling wind. Look at him hiding over there. Wait, is Seneca gonna die first? Seneca's gonna die first defending Flux. One of the generals. Dude, get Flux, what's happening? He ate a apple. He ate a golden apple. He dove into the lava because he has fire resistance. And no one's gonna dive into the lava. They don't have fire resistance. He downed the gapple. Look at him eating down there. No. He has a hole. What a roach. An actual roach. He is so roachy, bro.
Of course he has a tunnel.
Of course, bro. Of course. What did you think was... Oh my gosh.
He's missing? Hold on.
He lived. He's my favorite character. Well, there's only gonna be one plushie.
Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
Outfit change is true.
What? No way.
They're at the Coliseum. They're at the Coliseum. They're gonna fight man to man. Oh, I think this is it. This is where we decide who the winner for the game
actually
is.
showed up.
Trial
Can't say no to
by
a friend, can I?
combat. A friend, you say? Frick you,
Let's make
Flux.
this a fair fight, okay? Flux.
Flux is cheating
All
right
these
now.
people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps,
He just enchanted
none of
all
this
his
would've
shit.
happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
No. Who's gonna win?
I can't watch this.
No. Is Saps gonna die? I need to get rid of this. So interesting. It is. I think Saps is gonna die. No. Lava. Lava. He lavaed himself again. Wait, Saps is getting some hits. Wait, Saps died. That was his armor, no? Did Saps die? Flux died. Bro, Flux died. Saps killed him. Flux died. Look at his head. Look at his freaking floating head. Get wrecked. Yes, complete prediction. Congrats to everyone that
Saps
won.
had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of
Let's
terror
dude, I'm clapping
was
IRL.
over.
That is, dude, kill that guy. Kill his minion too. Kill his minion, please. Good job, Saps. You're the best. Dude, he deserved that one so much, bro. He's been through so much. My boy. Oh my gosh, look at the dent. Look at the dent that made that whole war. Oh my gosh.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance
I never
had
doubted you,
defeated
Saps.
the
Sure
Infernus
did.
forces. But winning had come at a high
69
cost.
hours left.
After the war, people across
Weird.
the
I
world
felt like
took
we were,
time to mourn their dead.
we were at 69 at the
reflect
beginning
upon
of the
battle,
stream.
and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
Thank you, Emmy, for the 100 subs.
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world
Starfire,
government.
thank you for the follow.
But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of
I see some TNT on some of the boobs.
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though.
Where's the couple?
Instead of going to war on day
Barbie
10,
and
the Nation
Oppenheimer.
of Peace had decided to hold a peace
Barbenheimer or
festival.
whatever. Barbenheimer.
And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from
Bridge.
Luminara.
We might see them right here.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last
Yes,
had returned
yes.
to Island 2.
I'm so happy for Sabs. They said I'm gonna leave now that the drama's over. Okay, it's 3:30 at night in my country. Oh no, okay,
Still,
so
the world
Debbie,
wasn't
make
totally
sure you sleep well,
conflict-free.
okay?
The Cass
I'm
Coalition
gonna end stream
Bakery
soon,
was
guys.
yet to be
Thank you.
exposed for causing the
Thank
death
you
of
for
Wood
joining
Daddy.
us.
And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet
Did
to be
Oppenheimer
found
go to
by
war too?
Westhelm.
I don't know, he has a wife. He can go to war.
It's a big world.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna leave his wife?
It's not a surprise that many
Barbenheimer.
stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
I like this song. Should I make a song like it?
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor.
Bye-bye.
But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If
I
you
like this
find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now.
That would be really nice.
Thomas, may you find mercy in the
I'm
end,
gonna sleep now.
senor.
Good night. Thank you for streaming, Sabs. We're still on. Thank you, Sarah.
When we
Thank you for
first
joining me
met,
on stream.
I ran away screaming from you because
I appreciate
I thought
you
you
so
were gonna
much.
blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for
Barbenheimer.
like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens.
Barbenheimer.
But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3,
Huh?
2, 1.
There's a bee in it.
so slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
He built a grave for Flux, his best friend.
Guard our small fragile hearts as we softly
Nicky. This video is so good.
afraid to give in to the storm.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how long this guy, or how long this took to edit. Oh my gosh. That was so good.